Welcome back, everybody. Guantanamo Bay is the controversial detention center that holds the world's most dangerous terrorist suspects. So it was beyond ridiculous when newbie President Obama promised to close down GITMO just 2 days into his presidency.
Guantanamo will be closed no later than 1 year from now.
Thankfully, GITMO is still open for business, but get this, according to documents released today, GITMO is quietly getting an extreme makeover. Besides the super wreck 750 grand soccer field, detainees are getting flat screen TVs equipped with 21 cable channels. I think they're watching us now.
Hi.
Hello, Khalid, Sheikh Mohammed. Hello.
Hi.
They're getting DVDs, newspapers, and for the ambitious detainee, classes are being offered. Resume building, painting, or my favorite, personal finance.
Wow.
Dana,
Well,
seriously?
first, I think that on KSM, that photograph of him, his glamour shot that he took somewhere in a cave or something, is ridiculous, and I think we should always show the one where he was caught as well. Okay, and on GITMO, it kind of is hard to swallow how vitriolic the press and the left was about GITMO during the Bush administration, and now you just do not hear a thing from them. So now we have this upgrade. All right, I can understand the soccer field in a way, because they need to get out their aggression, whatever. The flat screen TV, I guess if you buy a new TV, that's the kind you have to have. I don't see why there can't just be one, if they need one. But this one kills me. Enriching your life classes for detainees. Like, what would you possibly teach in that class?
Perhaps, hey, why not stop blowing people up? That's the first class that you would take.
101?
Yeah, that's the first one. But, you know, this is where, in my opinion, flip-flopping is awesome, and President Obama has to be commended for this. I mean, the irony of the administration is President Obama's greatest achievement is a continuation of Bush terror policies with drones and with GITMO. So I mean, a lot of the extravagance is ridiculous, but the fact is he should make Bush Secretary of State or his VP. He might get reelected.
That's
Kimberly, Bob is huge at GITMO. I'm sure there's pictures of him on a lot of the cell walls.
Bob is checked out. You see this, right?
That's why I'm not going to him.
You're talking about GITMO?
Yes, we're talking.
I don't care about
it.
Okay.
So what about it, Kimberly? Do we really need to spend millions upon millions of bucks to make terrorists' lives more enriched in prison?
What do you think? This just enrages me. How about spending money in our public schools? How about enriching the lives of children? No, that's incorrect, Bob. Once again, an erroneous statement. Yes. And in GITMO, why do they have to have all of these extra niceties? I mean, isn't the point, of incarceration, etc., punishment? Yeah. Instead, we're teach them how to become more Americanized. They got the soccer field. They have enrichment courses, probably pottery, basket weaving, who even knows. They get movies. They get books like Harry Potter. I mean, it's unbelievable.
But we can't complain because the fact is, we
can't shoot them and we can't release them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you got to be consistent. If you wanted it there under Bush, you should have it under Obama, right? You'd be a hypocrite.
Well,
the left are the
President
hypocrites
Bush's
on this.
position was to close it, though.
Yeah.
And they were trying to figure out a way to get some of these countries and governments to take responsibility. And some of them that you let go, the risk of them, the recidivism rate of them committing acts of terror because they didn't have the enriching your life classes the first time under President Bush. That's what was happening. But there's a great story in one of the books that's come out about one of the first days after that event where President Obama said that GITMO will be closed in 1 year. That after that, when the press left, he looked up and he said, okay, so what's our plan to get that done?
Yeah,
and
crickets.
The staff looked around at each other and said, we will get back to
Yeah,
it.
it's like
I'll say one thing.
No, we don't want you to say anything right now, but you want to keep reading the newspaper, don't you?
That's fine.
But Greg or Kimberly, $800,000 per detainee.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I guess that factors in a lot of things.
There's some slashing that needs to be done.
The prayer mats, which are made out of Justin Bieber's hair, that's expensive. No, I got to tell you, it's like you're a hypocrite if you're complaining about these things and you didn't complain about it.
The people who wanted these things are the guards, military guards who have to put themselves on the line every day.
You're right.
The fact is, it costs $1.5 million to keep somebody in it. Right. Okay, good.
You're right. He's right. That's correct.
That's fine.
It does not cost $1.5 million to keep someone in a prison. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Kimberly, do these detainees have rights? Do we have to protect their rights as a detainee at GITMO?
Well, obviously
we're a good country. We should.
Yeah, we are a good country.
Should,
we want to
but do we have to?
Here, the point is, why should GITMO be closed to begin with? I don't know if it needs all the extra money spent, but it is a facility that runs very well, and anyone who's actually been there and visited it understands the way it runs. What I was was saying that is correct about what Bob mentioned is, yes, the people that are guarding and working with these detainees want them to have some privileges so that it makes it easier to manage them. They don't care what they're in there for. Bob is now in a really bad mood.
Next block, perhaps?
No, he's upset.
Is it an anti-Obama block?
Let me look. No.
Oh, okay.
All right, good. All right, coming up, she just might be the most
block.
despicable bride in the world, a woman faking that she had cancer just to get wedding swag.
You got a free wedding dress. You got free rings.
Those are all
You got a free honeymoon. You got free airfare to Aruba for the honeymoon.
Bob's got some thoughts on that woman next.
You know what?